We're on the road in Huntington, Long Island, where one shelter is the Cat's Meow. That's next on All for Animals.
So now we're running it since January.
And it's a big responsibility.
Yes, it's a huge responsibility, but we've had lots of luck since January, and we're hoping that just continues right on.
Where are the cats coming from?
So the cats for this facility are strictly from the town of Huntington. They may be owner surrenders. If someone can't take care of their cat any longer, that's one of our jobs. But a lot of them will come from the feral cat colonies in the town that we're responsible for.
And explain to everybody what that is, what that means.
So our responsibility for the cat colonies in the town of Huntington are basically come out of our TNR, our Trap, Neuter, and Release program. As you know, the feral cats out there will often have babies if they're unfixed, and we need to make sure that those babies are safe. So we'll spay and we'll neuter those feral cats to go back to the colonies to be cared for, and then we'll take the kittens in here, socialize them, and find them loving homes.
And so feral means unsocialized, cats that really are not adoptable.
Yeah, cats that really wouldn't enjoy being in a home. They're so used to being where they are now, and they're just pretty social. They're social with their cats, but not necessarily people, and they wouldn't be happy in a home.
What is the adoption process?
So here, it's almost exactly like we have it at Little Shelter, and it's pretty standard with every other organization. If someone's interested in adopting a cat, they'll come in, they'll speak with one of our adoption counselors, and we'll make sure we find the perfect cat to fit that household. Once that cat's chosen, then we'll go through the typical personal reference, a vet reference if you've had pets in the past, make sure everyone in the family comes to meet and is in agreement of getting the cat, make sure you got your IDs in place, and then we're good to go. The process takes about 24 hours.
And so while this shelter services the town of Huntington, adopters don't have to be from Huntington, right?
No, we welcome adopters from all over the tri-state area. Well, everybody come down in, we'll make sure you get the perfect cat.
As a matter of fact, you guys and the Little Shelter often take part in larger adoption events throughout the entire metro area, right? Tell us about that.
Yes, we're always looking to get the word out there about the cats, the homeless cats and dogs, with Little Shelter and the town of Huntington Cat Shelter as well. We'll go through a lot of events with the Mayor's Alliance.
Yeah, so the Mayor's Alliance for New York City's Animals is an umbrella organization in New York City that's got like 150 groups like you guys who help them deal with the pet overpopulation situation in the New York City shelters, right? We should explain that to everybody, and you guys are part of that process.
To believe it or not, Little Shelter was actually the first shelter outside of the metro area. Definitely the first shelter on Long Island to be part of the Mayor's Alliance.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And you've had some celebrity adopters too, right?
We've had plenty of celebrity adopters that we're very happy about. One of the biggest ones that we had was Gloria Estefan, as she was co-hosting Broadway Barks a couple of years ago. And she saw a couple of puppies that we had, and she said, I want those puppies. So she adopted 2 of them. 2 of her staff adopted 2 of them. She came to the shelter, and it was just a real, not just for Little Shelter, but to tie it into this shelter as well, it was a great coup for Huntington to get that type of celebrity coming into the township.
So talk to us about this setup here, which is really special.
Yeah, we really do think that this is an amazing setup for this building. It's free roaming cattery. We have rooms that are set up. We have our kittens in the first rooms, we have our adults in the second room, and then we have our seniors in the third room. And none of the cats are in cages here. Everyone gets to pick their favorite spot, and they get to hang out in the sun. They get to hang out on these trees behind us, or a cubby hole, or a shelf anywhere in the shelter.
So who's paying for all of this?
So Little Shelter in the town of Huntington Cat Shelter is funded solely through the generosity of the public and donations. We don't receive any government funding, and what's terrific about that is that this program that the town of Huntington has through Little Shelter is at no cost to its taxpayers.
So how can people help?
So to help us, there's many ways to help. Go to our websites, littleshelter.org, huntingtoncatshelter.org, and they'll be able to donate. Fostering is a great way to help. Volunteering is a great way to help, and of course, adopting.
For more information, visit huntingtoncatshelter.org. And remember, if you're thinking about adopting a pet, please make yours the next great rescue story. Come to the Huntington Cat Shelter or visit a shelter near you. I'm Susan Richard. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time on All for Animals.
What are you doing? Have you made yourself comfortable on the camel bag? Yes, you have. Yes, you have. You like purses? Yes, you have. I know. You're so cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are.